Welcome back to FM14 with the Coventry City FC career mode, where it is now the 1st of January 2014. Happy New Year to you all, a bit belated no doubt, but what better way to start the review of December than a look at the World Cup draw for 2014. Now, the biggest competition in world football, and I'm sure you guys are from all over the world, so yeah, well, you can see how your team's going on this save and if they've qualified for the all-important World Cup. And we can have a look at the groupings which have been drawn. First up in Group A we have Greece, Iran, Tunisia, someone's going to abuse me for that, Brazil in Group A, which will be interesting. My favourites, Brazil and Greece for that one. Group B sees Turkey up with Argentina, Egypt and Japan. Argentina's a shoo-in there, but who's going to go with them? Egypt, Turkey, Japanese even. That'll be a good pool to watch. Group C has Zambia, Costa Rica, England. There you go, there's half of the viewers out there. And Italy. Surely the English can dispel all loss of hope and get qualified from Group C along with Italy, I'll presume. Group D will see South Korea, Portugal, Germany and Peru. That's a sure thing for Germany and Portugal. Surely, maybe South Korea to pull off an upset there. Who knows? Group E will see New Zealand. How the hell they qualify? Ukraine, Colombia and Spain to fight out for Group E. Ukraine, Colombia, Spain. Sure thing for Spain there. That's an interesting World Cup, this one. Group F finds the United States of America with Switzerland, Croatia and Nigeria. Now that'll be an interesting pool with either of those four teams capable of first or second spot. The two teams that do miss out, I think, are very hard done by there, definitely. Group G finds Holland, Mexico, France and Chile. That's a big group with Holland, Mexico and France and Chile. All teams capable of getting into the next round if they play at their potential. Group H will see Uruguay, Russia, Algeria and Australia fighting out Group H. That is the World Cup draw, hosted in Spain. Hosted by Brazil. Holders, Spain. How the hell do you mix that up? That is the draw for the World Cup. Now let's get back to reality, back to Coventry City, and back to the League One of English football. The month of December starts off with a classic match against Exeter away for Coventry today. This is the FA Cup and this is the second round for Coventry. Now there has been a lot of interest around Cyrus Christie with teams coming in for offers for the player. It's going to be a tough job to keep him, but in the lead up to this game he is injured, so we won't have any Christie for today. The team otherwise is Murphy, Adams, Willis, Webster and Clark in defence, Lobjewett and Barton solid in midfield, keeping Musa fixing up other roles throughout the team. Speaking of him, he is on the right wing along with Fleck on the left and Mansett and Leon Clark, the only real strikers in the squad at the moment due to other injuries as well. So FA Cup second round, Exeter versus Coventry. So we welcome back to the fold Webster for one, and Christie with a touch of an injury sees this match out. But with Exeter on the other hand, you have to feel for these guys, 9 players out injured. We will be fielding an under 20 squad if we have 9 players out injured, but we are on the attack very early through Jordan Clark on the right hand wing. Lobjewett in midfield, goes back to Clark. Clark right near the post here, back to Lobjewett again, has another go! But he hits Mansett in the back of the head. And that wraps up first half highlights. Wow, 0-0 between these two sides. FA Cup second round. Coventry City away to Exeter. And the match-up at 0-0 as we head into the 51st minute. And Exeter have a chance here on attack. Not many players forward here. O'Flynn, nice header forward, O'Flynn. Parkin has a shot, brilliantly saved from Murphy. Goes out for a corner and the first real goal-scoring chance for either side so far. Davies crosses high, crosses long, and the shot coming in goes all the way back to Davies again, who crosses again, and it's diffused. It's a penalty for Fleck. Oh, shot on goal from the free kick, just outside the box, hits the post, and has gone out from the defence. A corner kick now for Fleck. Drills it nicely, but cleared away. Exeter holding on. Both teams really holding on against a couple of chances now for both the sides in the second half. Christie feeling a bit better now. As he said, his injury was only a little knock, so if anything was a precautionary rest. Now into the 58th minute, he finds himself on the field. Musa, nice play, finds Thomas. Thomas crosses, centres off the defence for Clark. And it's just tickled around the post from the keeper. And another chance for Fleck, crossing in, looking for no one, because that wasn't really a highlight. So another chance here for Coventry. Manset finds himself out on the right now. Looks infield for Lobjewett. Good pass. Lobjewett's in a hole. World of trouble. Gets the ball back. It pops forward in the tackle. Manset has a go. Brilliant save from the Exeter keeper. Switches the play horribly from the left for Coventry. And no chance of that going anywhere productive. Free kick for Murphy. 68th minute gone. And we are still 0-0 between these two sides in this FA Cup tie. Murphy gets the ball back and flings it forward for Musa. Looks to the left. Lobjewett carries on to the left side for Adams. Upfield he goes for Fleck. Fleck smelling an opportunity here. Crosses long. The keeper gets in a tussle. It's fallen for Leon Clark and the goal is scored for Coventry. A defensive blunder from Gosling gives Coventry the lead. Leon Clark on hand to finish the job. 1-0 Coventry lead. Fleck now tails up for Coventry. Nice corner. Falls back for Lobs. Oh, what a drilled shot from Manset. That was a ripper. It's 2-0 now. And we are 83 minutes into the match. As Exeter play it out of their goal box. Now it's played forward for Fleck. Coventry on the ball. Adams finds a loose one on the left of the box, and it's nicely diffused from the defence. Sercombe putting that one out in another corner. Set piece is such a productive area here for Coventry. Goes in nicely. Oh, it's off the paw of the keeper. And that is an almost nail in the coffin. The final nail it would have been for Exeter as well. 92nd minute now. Fleck with another corner. Willis. Too easy. Puts away the simple near post header. And 3-0 Coventry dispose of Exeter. Time will almost be up here. Kick-off. Game is underway. The ref will let it carry on too. How long for, I don't know. But it's Coventry leading 3-0. And they'll find themselves in round 3 of the FA Cup. The final whistle goes 3-0. And what a way to start off the month. That was extremely good. Have to be happy with a second round FA Cup win versus Exeter, especially away. But then again, these guys were out 9 players before this match started, and to make things worse, 2 players got injured during that match as well as a couple of yellow cards. So not looking good here for Exeter, the League 2 side. So a division lower, dutifully dispatched, but did well to get this far on the stocks they seem to have. So 3-0, Clark, Manset and Willis with the goals. The bad news to come out of today's match was Adam Barton suffering his ankle. Twisted ankle, yes, that's what it was. He's out for 4 weeks. So that will be a bit of a miss in the midfield. Lobjewett still finding his feet there, performing admirably today, getting a 7.8. Willis man of the match with an 8.7 and a number of 7 point whatevers throughout that whole lineup. As for Exeter, they were poor and only got 5 shots on goal, 2 on target, whereas Coventry 20-7 and 55% of the ball to boot. A great performance to start off November. And following that second round victory, the draw for round number 3 has been made, and as you can see in the middle of the pile there, Coventry away to Wigan. The championship side, that is going to be a tough ask, and it will, well, let us see if we're up to championship sides at the moment. It's going to be a big ask to take on Wigan away in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, but we did well to get to this round anyway. So with further advertising going on in the papers here at Coventry, we found ourselves a couple more coaches to add to the staff, which is very good. Steve Jones coming in, under-18s coach, and Julian Monk as another first-team coach coming into the squad is very good to bolster those coaching stocks. Keeping with the cup theme now, and it is the Johnson Paint Trophy, which carries on straight after the FA Cup just a few days later as well, and we are now away to Oxford in this classic match. Of course, the lineup for today a little bit different, a little bit of change. Murphy in goal, Adams, Willis, Webster and Christie in the defensive line. Webster coming back for his second match in a row now. Lobjewett has a new partner in midfield with Connor Thomas replacing the injured Barton. Fleck and Musa continue on the wings with the injury to Baker, and Leon Clark and Manset carry on up front. This is the semi-final as well. Keep that in mind. Semi-final South. So, of course, North and South. So, another 2 matches after this till the end of the competition. Can Coventry go all the way? So, Oxford, a League 2 side. So, Coventry should feel pretty confident heading into this match as they're on the attack very early through Lobjewett. Just 1 minute into this match now. It's Adams with a real good chance on the left side. Back to Fleck. Fleck passes man, has a shot off the keeper, and Fleck scores the opening goal. 1-0 Coventry over Oxford. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Put that on the clock. That's a ripper from Fleck. 25 minutes in now, not much to speak of. The 1-0 lead as Connor Thomas goes forward. Leon Clark flicks it wide all the way out to Christie. Musa continues his work on the right, gets past his man with too much ease. Musa on goal, just pumps it past the keeper. 2-0 Coventry Sky Blues over Oxford. Second half gets underway now. Oxford trailing 2-0 and have a pile of work. Hall can't clear anyone out there, and it is Coventry on attack again through Fleck. Nicely disposed of corner from Oxford. Manset running all the way back to halfway to get this ball. Looks a bit tired after that little jog. Gives it to youngster Lobjewett. Adams picks the left side with Fleck. Lobjewett, good through ball, brilliant through ball for Manset on the left. Can he get it inside? Can he cross it up? No, he gives it back to Adams. Confidence in his left back to go to Lobjewett. Fleck turns and shoots. What a save! That was a spectacular handout save and has kept Oxford in this fixture. Cross comes in flat off the head of Webster. 3-0. 3-0 for Coventry. A spectacular goal from the corner. Fleck, such a set piece master. Williams for Oxford. They're down by 3. They need to do something. Mullins and Rose. Williams on the right, cuts back in field, looks to go around Adams, does go around Adams, cuts back in field and puts a tame shot. Oh, that was just a little tap, and Murphy just said thank you very much, gobbled that up. Here's Potter. Oh, that could be trouble, but no. The ref lets it go. The man face planting. Here's Williams again. Danger man Williams puts Oxford in the goal. They have one. They're only 3-1 down now. Pulling one back. 82nd minute. Still plenty of time to go. Coventry kick off. Daniels getting a bit of game time recently. Billy Daniels. Webster. Daniels again. Thomas. Connor Thomas going wide for Musa. Has a man on the right who's making a run. Musa hasn't even noticed him. He's just walking. Walking towards the goal. Puts a through ball for Fleck. Oh, shut the gate, that is in. That is another spectacular goal. Fleck with another, but how about Musa? What did he do there? He just walked through. Just ambled in towards a goal, put in a perler of a ball, and see you later, 4-1. Coventry lead, dying minutes now, 91st. Daniels nicely combining with Musa, who goes for another wee jog down the right hand wing. Oxford not really interested in tackling him once again. Daniels holds the ball up, looks back for Thomas. A couple of youngsters in midfield. Winding down the clock, the ref blows a whistle, and off they go to the South Final. Yes, that's dead right. Coventry City are off to the Johnson Paint Trophy South Final. Following that victory over Oxford, a massive one too, 4-1. And look how clean that game was. Not one yellow card between the two sides. Williams gets the 1 goal for Oxford. He was good in the second half, but Fleck getting a brace. Musa the 1 and Webster 1 for him as well. Fleck getting man of the match, a 9.4. 9.4. That is phenomenal. The other players of note, midfield and defence, combining nicely in 7s, and a good team performance, linking up to give them the win. And into the South Final, dominating possession, and interestingly enough, we'll find out next who that is against. And the other side to reach the South Final will be Crawley. So we're developing a bit of a rivalry here with Crawley, playing them a couple of times already. Now the Johnson Paint Trophy Final, South Final. Goodness me, that's a mouthful. And this will decide who will go on for the main final. Held by Crewe at the moment, but Crawley. Two-legged match this, two-legged tie. And first up, Crawley at home. A good chance for a bit of trophy wear. Just 2 fixtures away from winning. Coventry, good win into the South Final. And speaking of Crewe, that's exactly who Coventry find back at home when they return from that Johnson Paint Trophy semi-final victory. They find the holders of that said trophy, Crewe, at home in the league. So this is an interesting match here. The lineup we've gone for is Murphy, Adams, Willis, Webster and Christie along the back, Lobjewett and Connor Thomas combining again, Fleck and Musa, still Baker out with an injury, Leon Clark and Mansett up front. The team is just consistent. There's not much else to pick from, but this is a good test to see if, well, we can beat last year's winner of that Johnson Paint Trophy. So finally, after a couple of matches, we're getting into the league, and this is against, of course, Crewe, and they are 19th at the moment, which that is right down with us. So this is a good tester. This is a must-win, really, for Coventry City, as it is Crewe who are on the attack very early on through Loza, and a good volley, spectacular save, but the rebound falling to Molyneux, and it's too easy, 1-0 Crewe lead over Coventry very early on. That was a good shot, a spectacular save first time too, but the rebound falling straight to Molyneux, who finished the job, 1-0, Coventry trail at home. Good crowd turning up for today's game, 2,341 faithful followers of Coventry as Fleck steps inside his man on the left, goes around him, goes past him, goes up to the byline, looks across in, flat one, straight to Clark, turns and shoots and scores! Goal for Coventry! 1-1, Leon Clark with a screamer into the bottom corner. And that's the comeback you want. Good work from Coventry, good work from Fleck too, finding the man with a pinpoint flat cross. We are all tied up back where we began. Crewe holding the ball up on the right hand side. Moore finds a little bit of space, crosses in, too easy, far too easy, goal for Oliver. And Crewe now lead 2-1. Off the bar, just a touch too. And high above the diving Murphy. What a goal. Crewe now lead 2-1. And Coventry, 75th minute, have another chance. Daniels pops it back to Thomas, goes to Christie. Christie comes up towards the goal, puts it back in for Mansett, turns and shoots and scores! Goal for Mansett! Coventry tie it back up, 2-2. Almost instant reply from Coventry. And with just 10 minutes to go, we're all tied up, Coventry on attack. Thomas to Adams, turns, hits the keeper, goal for Coventry again. Mere minutes later, they're turning up the heat here. 3-2, Coventry lead this League One fixture. At home in front of the fans, numbers to burn on Mansett. Good pass from Leon Clark, oh, that has got to be a big time penalty. Outside the box, but Ellis looks like he'll be in trouble. That was a really bad trip on Mansett. Oh, red card for Ellis. He is gone. A cynical challenge. And Crew will have to do the rest of the 5 or so minutes with just 10 men. Fleck with a free kick. 5 metres out for the box here. Taking his time. Hits it nicely over the bar. And will result in a free kick. Corner now for Fleck. Set piece pro. Goes for Webster. Straight over the keeper for the goal. 4-2. Coventry finished the job. And they're through with 3 points from this fixture. 93rd minute now. Crew looking to attack one final time. It's Leach Smith. Stolen from Jordan Clark. Pumping it downfield. And the ref says that is enough. 4-2 Coventry thump Crew. So if that's any consolation for Coventry, they have now beaten the Johnson Paint Trophy winners from last season. Also to note, Webster did not score that final goal. It was Osman who got an own goal in that 91st minute, the 4th goal that Coventry scored. The stats were very even, 12 shots, 14, 5 on target to 7, but again, possession was just nudged from Coventry, who were doing a good job of keeping that in check this season. Man of the match goes to Connor Thomas, who was really coming on, as well as Leon Lobjewett this season. In the last couple of months, really, the team throughout got a good range of 7s. Jordan Willis, disappointing with his 5.5, but apart from that, a good all-round team performance. 3 points for us as well, putting us up to 18th as we leapfrog Crew and give us 20 points.